The universe has put space between you and this person. Yeah, they're going to find out the truth. See, I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, they're going to realize their own behavior patterns. That's what's keeping them from having true fulfillment. They have to break the pattern. They have to stop the self-perpetuating, self-fulfilling prophecies. Yeah. And they have to have this time out from you so they can really see and appreciate what you really were bringing into their lives. They're in a relationship with someone that's very emotionally distant, someone that is someone they need to retreat from, someone that they need to leave. They need to listen to their intuition. Yeah. Their beliefs, values about this person needs to change, or yeah, they think they're in love, or they're staying because of second house reasons. They may have assets and they may have beliefs surrounding not getting a divorce. Some people don't believe in divorce. I think that's a sad existence, but that someone feels has given up their right, their sovereignty because of a belief. You should never let a belief, right, that doesn't serve you keep you in something that doesn't bring you happiness, fulfillment. You're depriving yourself of fulfillment because your belief is saying you're not allowed to get a divorce. Make it make sense. Hi, magnificent souls. This is Magic, and this is going to be your general love reading. This is for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to my returning subscribers. You may have been attracted to this video because of the title, or you may be an avid watcher. If you are watching, know that everything is, I'm hearing your steps are ordered. Everything is falling into place. So when I was prepping for your reading, cleansing the energies of the cards, after saying my prayer and giving thanks and gratitude, I heard that birds are going to be of significance. So you're going to be seeing very exotic birds, like birds that are not from your wherever you live. I don't know. I was trying to say that grammatically correct. They're not. These are birds that migrate because of the seasonal reasons, right? Because of the weather. So if you live in a colder climate, there are certain birds that will migrate to warmer climates. So in a colder climate, you might see a bird that might not or should not be seen. 9/11 actually on the clock. That's interesting. Take note of that. So you might see a bird that you're not accustomed to seeing, or maybe you traveled because of the weather, or maybe you're visiting family, or you're vacationing for whatever reason, right? Maybe we are traveling for work, and you see an exotic bird that you don't normally see. That is of significance, is what I'm hearing. Birds will be of significance. And that's so interesting because I see this beautiful, I wanted to say this was a heron, but this doesn't look like a heron. Is that even a word, bird name? Heron, Herron. Let me see. My apologies. It's spelled Heron. This is not a heron. This is a, there's a word for these birds. It could be a cardinal. I'm not sure what this is. I have it on the tip of my tongue, but I heard heron. Some of you guys may be seeing a heron, and if you don't know what a heron is, I'll show it to you. It's this bird right here. Okay, you may have seen this bird, or you're about to see this bird. It's of some significance. I would have to see. This could be your spirit animal. So that just came to me. I'm not a I'm putting spirit animal heron. I'm not an expert of spirit animals, but I do have an unawareness because I do access Akashic records. So this is a totem animal, and it's symbolic of beauty. It also could be represented as a omen. So if you see this creature, it's a beautiful specimen, and it's It's not something that you would see in colder climates, I don't believe. It's usually, it likes to be around fresh water. It's a bird that feeds off of fish and aquatic animals. So if you see this bird, or maybe you see an image of this bird somewhere, you may have a painting of this bird in your home, or you may have an awareness that this is your spirit animal or totem animal that is of significance. So it's prompting you to when you see it or see the symbol of it, it's prompting you to look deeper into the aspects of your life. In doing so, it will bring out your innate wisdom and show you how to become more self-reliant. Additionally, like the black jaguar, the heron meaning asks you to ground yourself regularly. So yeah, it's a symbol to ground yourself. The spirit animal teaches that grounding yourself in the earth and your spiritual beliefs will help you to discover emotional insight more quickly and more clearly. Interesting. So that came through. Okay, so let's get started. So this is a general reading, but if you were attracted by the title, there's something in this reading for you. It may not be the whole reading. For some of you, it will most definitely be the entire reading, but cross watchers, you are definitely welcome. So I'm going to pick 3 cards from the Wisdom of Love. This is a love reading, but whatever comes through, comes through. I like that. I like that came through. And that card I had was Simple Acts of Kindness, and Capricorn got that. I'm actually debating on whether I should re-upload that video, because I posted it super late and it's not getting a lot of views. And I know how the algorithm kind of works, and I posted it at a time where a lot of my viewers weren't on because people were asleep. But we'll see. So we have Appreciate the Moment, which is a 33. So we have some masters out here watching. Master numbers. Appreciate the moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and to find love. I love that. This is about spiritual lessons. This is a card that is about appreciating the lesson in every situation. And it's so interesting. Like attract like. Yeah, so you mirrored someone. Someone came into your life to teach you something, and it was to teach you your relationship patterns, which is at the bottom of the deck. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And this is why you're being asked to be grounded in your spirituality, so that you can understand why people come into your life and what they're teaching you, or what you're teaching them, right? Especially if you're 33. If you're a life path 11 or 2, right? 11, 2. You're also here to teach. My like attract like card is definitely my card of mirroring, but it is a law of attraction. So this is I'm having an awareness of what are you attracting to you. Remember, as within, so without. So the way you think, the way you speak, what you believe does have a profound effect on how you're going to experience your reality. And there is a pattern that needs to change. It says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. So there's patterning. And it's so interesting because I was talking about generational curses in a couple of videos back. And pretty much most of the videos I posted about patterns, I use the term generational curse, not because I want you guys to believe them. I want you guys to understand I'm using these terms so that you can connect to the message that I'm delivering. But what the purpose of recognizing a generational pattern, or what you guys call curse, right? It's a religious term, is that you need to break it, or you need to stop believing in it so that you don't keep repeating the pattern, right? So just because you have an awareness of a curse doesn't mean that you need to believe in the curse. The purpose is to stop believing in it, to stop believing that that's your reality, because you have the authority, power, and authority, right? As a soul, you have sovereignty, free will. That's a gift. A lot of people don't see free will as a gift, but free will is actually a gift, right? We are gifted the ability to make decisions and to make choices. We don't have to have this gift, right? Because the universe, the omniverse, God can really pretty much take that privilege away, where you don't have a choice. Sometimes we really don't have a choice, right? But we do have a power. But for the most part, we do get to choose, right? We get to choose. We get to go into relationships and experience just for our growth, right? So that's pretty awesome. So having the power of choice, having the power of free will and thought, and all these great gifts, right? We are to learn how to use them to make good decisions so that we can have the life that we want. So there's patterns that you guys need to break free from, thought processes and beliefs that don't serve you. You know, believing that that the way you think is the only way that's right doesn't serve. It's just like, you know, what's happening collectively on a collective scale. I'm going into this because we're, you know, the age of Aquarius is a hot topic, right? We're moving into a new paradigm. Now we are in winter. We are ending a major paradigm, and winter time is a time of death, a time of rest, right? Nothing grows in the winter. The animals hibernate. And they're getting prepared. Things have been stored during the autumn for the spring, right? To plant new seeds of intentions, to birth new things. So this is your time to really break free and to kind of release and purge the remainder or residual energies from the past so that you can birth something new. So with this energy of the age of Aquarius coming in, you know, this age of being innovative and free thinking, it's time to break through these old structures and patterns and conditioning, right? Collectively, patriarchal imprints of consumerism or how belief systems, religion, right? Political views and religious views or dogma, beliefs that just don't serve everybody. Everybody's truth is relative to them. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of changes, and the universe is also wanting you on an individual level to look at what you believe. Does it still serve you and your purpose, right? Does it still serve us to believe that men run the world, or men are superior than women? A lot of people would disagree. Some people may not, but it's looking at what you believed, what you thought to be true, and see if that works for you. And what type of energy have you been attracting from those beliefs, thoughts, and patterns? And it's about breaking. Oh, I switched. It's about breaking those patterns. Okay, I switched the card. I shuffled the card, so that card's not there anymore. But I've shown it to you, right? The relationship patterns card. So it's also about cycles, repeating a lesson over and over and over again. And your last message is focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. I like this as your outcome because this is letting you know that you're going to gain wisdom and understanding of why people act the way they act. Like I said, why you dealt with a particular person and why they did a particular thing. And once you understand and have an awareness of why you did certain things, you are able to free yourself and choose a new path. So it says reevaluate your desires back to what you love. Back to what is true for you, right? What inspires you? As you can see, the universe is making a path clear for her. Look, there's a face looking down at her saying, come down this path. This kind of reminds me of the Gemini reading. Follow us. Follow us, right? A freedom. I feel like there is a freedom of a pattern of a curse, right, per se. Or believing in something, okay? Maybe reevaluating your desires. Maybe you realize that somebody that you thought you wanted to be with, maybe you're realizing you don't want to be with that person anymore. Maybe someone you're connecting to is realizing that they don't want to be with a particular person. And this is very nice because this is like, I finally get it. You know, I finally get the lesson. I get the lesson now. And I'm choosing to let the universe guide me. Because she's jumping for joy. She seems very happy here, right? So I like that. This is a reconciliation card as well for me, depending on what comes out in the reading. Demonstrate love. It says find out what's important to those you love and act on it. And the one after it says express love through actions. Yeah, somebody's about to show you. Someone just realized something and they want to show you, okay? Or you're changing your actions because you're changing your beliefs, thoughts, and patterns. Negative thought patterns, negative behavior patterns, breaking free of addictions. Addictions is also a cycling and pattern. Remember, these words kind of remind you of something revolving, right? A circle. Something that's coming full circle. You're learning to not do something repetitively, thus breaking you free of the pattern. Now you're going to have new thoughts and therefore new actions, new decision make, you know, the way you make your decisions or what type of decisions you make. And that's going to dictate how you're going to experience your love relationships moving forward, which is very amazing because I'm actually feeling a very good vibration here for you. So let's go ahead and start to clarify the cards here. Appreciate the moment. Lesson learned. Or somebody is understanding. Yeah, somebody's reflecting. Yeah, someone's been reflecting. See, she's looking at this seashell, but she's watching something, a scene. And as she's watching, she's appreciating. Someone is reflecting on, someone's having a memory or thinking about you, or you thinking about them, and you're appreciating the time spent or what you've learned. So strong. It's coming through so strong. I kind of want to use my Hidden Truth Oracle deck to see what's on this person's mind, because I feel like this person's saying, I appreciate meeting you. Like, I'm happy that I met you, because now I'm able to understand something that I couldn't understand before, or you showed me something through our interaction. Very profound energy coming through. Somebody is reflecting on something, and someone is saying, damn, I understand what that was supposed to teach me. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. I understand why that happened. Because, because I know now that I need to be open to something different. Or I know now that I need to let something go so that I can have room for something else to come through. Right? Every time I see that hand extended, it's like, I'm ready to receive, universe, now a new lesson. I'm tired of repeating the old one. Very interesting energy. So let's see what the Hidden Truth Oracle wants to say. Appreciate the moment and reflection, please. What would you like to say? This, I'm addressing whoever your person of interest is collectively. So how does that work? We're sparks of a soul. So when we talk about our higher self, we're talking about an oversoul, or an aspect of ourself that's not in the physical realm. It's a higher aspect. So whoever you're thinking about, we're going to channel that person and see what they're appreciating. Now, what are you appreciating, or what's the message coming through? What are you reflecting on? What are you thinking about that is giving you clarity? Wow, makes sense. So many things remind me of you, and I am becoming a better person. I'm telling you, that's why they're appreciating. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, that's why they're appreciating the moment. They're learning. They're understanding. So many things remind me of you. The things that you used to say to me, like the conversations we used to have, when you used to say no, like the little anything, like you had an argument with this person, and you said to this person, I'm not going to stand for that. I don't like the way you're talking to me. In hindsight, this person's realizing, okay, I need to watch how I speak. And then they think about you and say, wow, I remember when so-and-so used to say this, or they're remembering something you did or how you showed them appreciation, and they're reflecting on that because they've had an experience that was opposite. So they're appreciating you in your absence. And because of that, because they've been thinking about you and the interactions with you, or you thinking about someone in the interaction with someone, right? Because I'm reading this from the perspective of Aquarius, male or female. Out there in YouTube land, it's helping someone to become a better person. It's helping you and your person. I would like to say simultaneously, it's helping both of you guys, this lesson. Okay? Every time I reflect on the times that we shared, even though they may have been unpleasant, because this is not rainbows and butterflies, right? We know that love comes with color. I use the word color because we kind of want, I want to say love comes in different hues, aspect, tones, frequencies. I want to keep it very Aquarian-like, right? I don't want to give you the mundane things that the expectations you have with readings of hearing the same, oh yeah, girl, he went with a third party, girl, but that's not gonna work out. He's gonna come back, or he's gonna. That's true, okay, but. What is the purpose of all of that? Yes, he went with a third party, but why? Because a lesson. Like I said, he had an experience with you, he met somebody else, or went back to somebody else, and is comparing the two experiences. One of these experiences has brought out the best in this person and the other hasn't. Very interesting, you guys. You guys have to think about that. You guys have to look at things from a different perspective and understand the role that you play and understand how powerful soulmate interactions are and why we have these soul contracts to begin with. This is why on my channel I always talk about not demonizing the karmic, right? We label people as karmics but not realizing that you're also karmic. You know, there's a lot of terminology being put out there, but you got to understand that everybody is a karmic soulmate. Whether it be a romantic partner, whether it be a sibling, a family member, co-worker. Karmically, there is a reason that this person's in your life because they're teaching you something, or there's debt to be paid, whether you believe in that or not. There's a pattern to be severed, or a contract that needs to be revoked, severed, a lesson to be learned, right? You guys call it curses, right? And there's the religious realm. And what is a curse? You only make something real when you believe in it. So remember that. So let's talk about the past a little bit. So this person, you met this person, something happened. So let's get some tarot so we can get a little bit of a storyline to see. I'm seeing the moon, so Pisces, Cancer, especially with this reflection. That makes a lot of sense with that moon showing up to me. I didn't even shuffle this deck. I shuffled prior to doing the reading. It's right here. I've shuffled, cleansed it, and cut the decks. I always do that before starting a reading. So this is, you know, here for a reason. But it's so interesting because these two energies are exactly, this is exactly what the moon talks about, reflection, right? Introspection, going within. This is the inner world, subconscious. So this is very Piscean, Neptunian. Someone is needing clarity. Someone has to see beyond the veil or the shadows, and something is being illuminated now to someone, something that someone couldn't see very clearly, right? Because someone was stuck or in a self-imposed prison, believing something, believing illusions, because they didn't have clarity, because, you know, the moonlight is not bright enough to shine enough light in the darkness. So sometimes you'll go out at night, the moon's out, but you still can't see very clearly, right? So yeah, so very interesting. Somebody had to break free of some sort of patterning or a soul tie. This is my soul tie card. It's not going to be a soul tie card for other readers. For me it is. Okay, for me it is. These two elements are being held together by a figure 8, which is the affinity symbol. Okay, and this symbol goes on and on and on, right? Something is being juggled. Of course, this is about someone trying to make a decision, juggling things. The different, depending on the energy you're reading off of the card, it can mean a lot of different things. But I'm seeing somebody is feeling trapped in a soul contract, and they want to release themselves because, see, 8 of Wands, it's not going anywhere. It's not growing. Death. It's time for that cycle to end. Yeah. Someone learned what they needed to learn, and this person's needing to understand that something needs to end, and this person could definitely be you. Ace of Pentacles. One of the pentacles must be dropped. Someone needs to make a decision, but they can't because they don't have the clarity. So they're thinking. I'm not clear. So I'm pondering. I'm thinking. I'm reflecting. I'm doing introspection. Okay. Or I'm mirroring somebody that's teaching me so that I can have clarity. Very powerful energy so far. I just saw the Empress in reverse, and now I'm seeing the Emperor in reverse. Interesting. 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 I shuffled the Empress. Interesting. Yeah. Two soulmates met each other. With this 33, this is making me feel like, yes, this is a spiritual lesson. Absolutely. And you could be a life path 33 or 6. Absolutely. But what I'm feeling, right, I posted on Instagram the life path numbers. It's so interesting. It's 9:33 on the clock. So take note of that. And what you can look that up later after watching this. It's so interesting because I had posted on Instagram the life path numbers. I'm a life path 11. By the way, And 11s are empaths, right? Visionaries. But the 33 represents a mediator. That's what it says. I always thought that the 11s were mediators, but this particular post says mediators. It might not be 100% accurate, but see, it says right here, life path 33 mediators. But it's a 6, so it's a healer. I always thought that that was 11. So, yes, you come in as an intermediary to help somebody along their journey to learn a lesson so they can break a pattern of behavior or thinking or believing or a relationship to help them separate. Wow, Divine Feminine. We have surrender into your heart and Divine Source where there is no separation. Surrender. Okay, something had to be surrendered here. You're in separation from someone. Divine intervention, yeah. So, feminine. The universe stepped in with divine intervention and removed you from a connection because this person would not open up. Someone does not express how they truly feel. You have many lives with this person. And in true love, this is a divine connection. Yeah, it's a divine connection because it's teaching you. You really love this person, or this person really loves you. You love this person, absolutely. But you guys are in stalemate. And there's a completion or a need to complete a cycle, or a circle. Something has to come full circle. That is the mission. That is the lesson. Beautiful. So obstacles, new love. Somebody, okay, so we're going too far ahead. Let's see. So the universe, past energy, the universe pulled you, came in with divine intervention. There's a separation between you and a person. And I think that now this person has, in this time of you guys being apart, this person has really been thinking about you. So many things remind me of you here. I'm not going to make this super long. They're long because I like to go deep. I'm not trying to rush the message. I'm not trying to make the message too vague or too general. I need y'all to understand what's happening so that you guys can make informed decisions, right? What is an informed decision? I want you to research that if you're not 100% clear about what that means. So how do you feel after the separation? So I'm again channeling whoever you're thinking about, whether that be a crush, a committed partner, someone that you just met, summertime love. I wish I could take back my words. They were reflecting on their behavior, their patterns. So they're recognizing that there is a need for change. Yeah. I know I messed everything up. You and I were too young. Yeah. So yeah, at the time, it was just the beginning of the mission, the lesson, and they didn't have a clear understanding. That's why the moon is here. Yeah. But they're learning because something is about to come to an end. That's why they're becoming a better person. So let's tap into, so this is anything prior to the 10th of January. I'm feeling like this is like something that's been transpiring over time. But last week, I want to say that they got into an argument. And this argument that they got into with someone has been really triggering them to do some really deep thinking about whether they want to stay with someone or not. And this could be you. You could have just gotten into an argument with someone with this 8 of Wands energy, and you've been in your head about it over some sort of words that were spoken. Someone said something, and it may have been out of anger, but you know how that is. When people say things out of anger, sometimes it's really what they needed to say. They wanted to say that they've been holding back. We did see that someone does not express how they truly feel. Now, if you have not had this argument or conversation, I feel like you're about to. And I feel like someone says something and someone is thinking like, wow, that's how you feel? That's how you really feel? Or if it's not an argument, some sort of communication comes out and or information or something's not said. Okay, something's not said. So set your intentions high and know that you deserve to receive love. Yeah. Someone's not telling you how they feel, right? That's what the card said. Someone is not expressing how they feel. And then we did see this person saying, I want to tell you, but you're not saying anything. So I think that that is why you made a decision. You are re-evaluating. I think that this is why you are in this energy of reflection. I think you were stuck on somebody, Eight of Swords, Moon, because you didn't have clarity. Someone wasn't telling you where you stand. Someone wasn't making it clear how they felt about you. And because they weren't making themselves clear, you became confused, which that is a pattern in itself, right? Needing someone to validate how they feel or validate how you should feel. What you're learning is that not taking an action or not taking it or saying something is a conscious decision. Someone is consciously not telling you. Okay, this person is realizing, I didn't tell her. They didn't tell you because they didn't know. They weren't clear themselves. So you pulled away. You had to pull away from this energy. Eight of Wands and the Death card. There was no communication, no expressions. I feel like there's a deprivation of emotions being exchanged or reciprocity. But it all came in as a lesson for you because there was a pattern that was teaching you, hey, you're being offered very little. Very little. Whether that be in a committed relationship or maybe even if you're a single person. Whatever connection this is, it didn't bring fulfillment. So many past lives, many cycles with this person. And this person has always been this way. Keeping you in the dark. Obstacle. There could be somebody starting a new, wanting to start a new phase with you, but some sort of obstacle is in the way. It could be another person. One more card for last week's energy. I feel like last week something of significance took place. I'm so attracted to you. I wish I could take back my words. And there we go. So last week, this person had an epiphany of some sort. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. This is what they're appreciative of. All right, so we're going to move into the present energy now. 31 minutes. It never fails. I mean, it sums up the whole reading, though. Someone is getting karma or realizing because they withheld and they didn't express. They're realizing, right? Scales are being balanced. Something happened. I reap what I sow. I'm attracting people to me to teach me not to behave this way anymore. Okay? So that's what like attract like is about. I'm attracting people and past life soulmates that are teaching me, are mirroring back my behavior. Saying, hey, this is how you behave in relationships. Do you see how that feels? When I don't express truth and love and I don't bring any abundance or fulfillment in your life, I'm depriving you of things that you deserve. They're teaching not only, okay, why don't you feel like you deserve this? But they're also teaching you that when you take advantage of people or you don't appreciate people that come in your life, there's a consequence. Right? So lack of tracks like. It says if you long for more love, be more loving. Interesting energy. Reciprocity, and this is about the law of attraction. Yeah. Being in that vibration of what you want to experience. It says demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. And then actions speak loudly. So someone needs to act on how they've been feeling or this realization that they've just received about you and what they've learned from you or you them. Clarify like attracts like. I feel like for you watching, what you've learned is that I'm not going to allow someone to breadcrumb me. I'm not going to allow someone to keep me in a pattern, a cycle of coming in and out of my life, or just offering me the bare minimum based on my beliefs and my own thoughts that don't serve me anymore. My thoughts of I don't feel good enough, I don't feel worthy of better, right? They're teaching you that no, because if something keeps happening repetitively, remember we're talking about a circle over and over and over and over again, it's because you're not learning. But there's going to be a point where something comes full circle, and when you're finally going to say, no, I understand why this is happening over and over, and I don't like the way it makes me feel, and it's time for change. I don't want to feel that way anymore. Clarify, like, attract, like. It's a 2, and the last card is a 6, feminine. Yeah, you're realizing, ooh, my own toxic patterns. Ooh, why do I keep attracting men that keeps cheating on me? Or why am I attracting non-committal men? It says if you long for more love, be more loving. What about you is non-committal, feminine? What about you is closed off? Or what negative patterns are you needing to break or release? What thoughts are telling you that you don't deserve better? Because the universe is addressing your patterns, and your universe is saying growth. This is also letting me know you have grown. I mean, this is also letting me know that you have learned. Okay, you've learned from these experiences that brought wounds. But it caused you to kind of harden your heart a little bit. It caused you to become very guarded. And part of the lesson is not to close off your heart and shy away from love. Okay, the lesson is if you long for more love, you're going to have to be in that vibration of what you want to attract to you. If you're telling yourself that everybody is no good and all men cheat and all women are, they're just gold diggers, or if you're saying, oh, I'm never going to find a good guy, like attracts like, you have to be in the vibration of what you want to attract to you. So what's the lesson for the feminine here? I'm also feeling that someone is actually realizing, yeah, I can't make this up. Attract. Manifest what you want. Set your intentions high and know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. Law of attraction. And it's so interesting because they both say attract. So it says like attracts like. And then it says attract. You have to attract what you want. You have to be in the vibration of what you want, what will fulfill you. You have to create a new pattern. You have to believe something new. You have to change your perspective on relationships. No, not every single man you meet will cheat. No, not every single man you meet will reject you. No, you will not be abandoned. No. Renew an adventure, a return of passion and play. Community is healing, laughter, travel, and new things can respark your love life. New things. New things. Let go of the emotional baggage. It says emotional baggage is running the show. Those old patterns of beliefs or staying guarded because you're trying to preserve, or it's self-preservation. Yeah, preserve your, almost feels like you're, I'm hearing tainted, but you're not tainted. You don't want to be tainted. Well, what's that word? There's a word that it's on the tip of my tongue. It's almost like cleanliness, right? I don't want to indulge into anything that will taint me. I don't want to allow anything into my aura that will hinder my growth. Right? So you're being extra picky, extra cautious, which is good. You're taking extra precaution, which is very good. But there's something here. Yeah, so this is you saying, no, I'm not going to let anything come in and knock me off my square, taint my thought process, or bring in any negative vibrations to bring me down or to hinder my growth, right? I put a lot of work and energy and time into myself, bettering myself. I'm becoming a better person. Clarify toxic, but I'm also feeling like there's something here that you're needing to realize about that energy. That sometimes your walls, you know, having walls up is, it does serve a purpose, but then if you have these walls up, sometimes it's blocking out good stuff from coming in too. So be mindful of that. You're blocking everything out. Yeah, you're blocking out all the creepers, right? Deeper creepers. I don't know where that came from. That might be of significance. But you're also blocking out good stuff from coming in. Fun. Red flags. See, that's what I'm saying. You're paying attention to the red flags, but sometimes addictions. Yeah, I feel like you're actively looking for the wrong faults in people. You're letting minute details discourage you from opening up to love. I'm also feeling like you're blocking off somebody because you feel like this person is too toxic for you. Clarify. Red flag addictions. Yeah. Betrayal. Trust is part of your journey, understanding that through this pain, this is teaching you, see? It's teaching you and others to love more deeply. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what you were teaching this person. So you pulled back. You pulled back. You're reevaluating, you know, or this is a need for you to look at, okay, why am I attracting this person? What is it? What do I need to understand about me? What's wrong with me? Why is this person attracted to me? Why is this person coming towards me? There's still some sort of physical addictions. I don't feel like it's more physical for you. I feel like it's more emotionally addicted thoughts for you and negative patterns. I think that there's some sort of emotional addictive thoughts of, I'm going to block everything out. I don't want to deal with love. I don't want love. I don't want to deal with that. I don't need love. Give me the money. That's what I'd be telling. That's what I'd be telling my spirit guys. Yeah, you became very cold. Yeah. So the universe is saying, no, we don't want you to become cold. We want you to enjoy your life. Don't let the past hinder you. Don't let whatever you've been through be your storyline. Don't change the narrative. Understand that whatever you believe is what you're going to keep experiencing. It's self-perpetuating or self-fulfilling prophecy. Stop. Don't believe it, and it won't be real, right? So I'm also feeling like someone is seeing this about another person too. Somebody is feeling like they've been betraying themselves by staying with someone, or betraying themselves by only having relationships based on passion and play. Someone is realizing, oh, I keep doing this to myself. I keep going into these relationships expecting it not to work out, and it don't. It's almost like someone is walking into a relationship, seeing all the red flags, knowing that this shit is not going anywhere, but still entertains it, and then when it ends, they're looking at themselves like, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep dealing with these men that I know are not good for me? Or why do I keep dealing with these women that I know are not good for me? They're just with me because of whatever reason, right? Money, sex, alcohol, whatever. Someone is perpetually going into situations, seeing the red flags, or maybe ignoring the red flags and just betraying themselves over and over again, feeding into an addiction. So someone needs to understand that is toxic, and that's a toxic behavior pattern. Yeah. Why do I have the wrong cards in this deck? And then we have in divine timing. Yeah, somebody needs to see past some sort of illusion or fantasy. Dreams. Clarify dreams. Yeah, this is a fantasy for someone. Yeah, reconciliation. Some of you guys, you want to reconcile with someone. I don't think so. I don't think so. Again, mutual symbiotic dreams, but there's too much distance to maintain this connection. It's like you want to go back to somebody, but this person's toxic for you. So this is a realization of, wait a minute, I keep wanting to be with this person, but this person does not express to me. This person is keeping distance. This person's emotionally detached, right? Or this is your person doing this. They keep going back to a woman that's emotionally detached. They keep reconciling with this person, repeating the cycle. I know I messed everything up. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, this is you having a realization that you need to leave something behind. It's toxic. You can't keep repeating this pattern. Because I feel like this person needs to demonstrate love, and they haven't been. Right? They haven't been demonstrating love to you. They haven't been making you feel important. Let's find out what's important to those you love. I feel like this person's actions are speaking very loudly to you, but you're just ignoring the red flags. Or your person is. This person is blatantly showing you with their actions that they don't give a about you. Or they don't value you or appreciate you. Because that's the very first card. Okay? And like I said, this could be someone else that you're connecting to that's now realizing that, damn, I'm with a person that doesn't really appreciate me. Their actions are telling me. So I need to reevaluate if this is still what I want. So this is why this person wants to reconcile with you. They have this dream now. Something has been awakened in them. Something is being, is triggering them to believe that they can have vulnerability with you. They can be safe with you, that you are an energetic match. Some of you guys, this is you thinking that somebody is your person, but it's not. We're just going to keep it all the way true. I did in Patreon. If you are my patron and you saw that air sign reading, there is a big lesson here of repeating a cycle with someone over and over because you are believing something that is not real. All right, so somebody here is realizing that I know I messed everything up and I feel you leaving me behind. And the extended, we're going to extend this. We're going to see what the obstacles or blocks is. What do you need to transcend here? What beliefs, what pattern, what cycle? Okay, what self-fulfilling prophecy or curse, right? That's what a curse is, a self-fulfilling prophecy. Do you need to transcend? And what healing needs to take place in order for you to get your focus back on love? But this is also teaching you to see the good in everybody. And the good is that this person came in to teach you to become a better version of yourself. Or your person's realizing a third party that they're with is teaching them to become a better version. Because again, there is a comparison being made here, right? Just like that Capricorn video. They know that they can, they know that no one can compare. That's why I said that some of you guys are cuspers, or you're definitely dealing with a Capricorn. They know that no one can compare, or you have Capricorn and your sun, moon, rising to you. So with them being with somebody else that's controlling or cold or that doesn't nurture them, that doesn't appreciate them, that takes them for granted, they're now going to have something to compare to. Wow, this person treated me like shit. Look, but my sacred soulmate person watching this video treated me fairly. You know, this person treated me kindly. And that's what the Capricorn video was about. Kindness, compassion, nurture. They're comparing you to somebody else, and they're realizing that this somebody else can never be you. That's why they want to come back. But it feels like they went back to this third party, so that caused a delay. And I feel like the universe had to intervene there so this person can really get this lesson one last time. But this is going to be a big one because the universe wants them to reflect on why they're attracting this person. Some of you guys, this is you. You're the third party that they keep going back to, or you're going back to somebody, and the universe wants you to see why you attract a certain soulmate. What lesson is it teaching you? It's definitely to help you grow, right? You see that right on the card. We attract soulmates based on a lesson we need for growth. And the universe is wanting you to retreat for self-care, making healthy decisions, okay? I don't want to be part of this third party situation anymore. I'm retreating. Or somebody is making a decision to retreat from a third party and break a soul tie. Remember I talked about soul tie with the Two of Pentacles? Yeah. Someone is saying, damn, it's time. It's time for me to end this cycle. It's time for me to choose a new path. It's time to free myself. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Not yet. They got some learning to do. Yeah, Ten of Cups and the Star card. Somebody here thinks a third party is their wish fulfillment. Damn. Or someone's too scared to leave a third party. Yeah, they can't make a decision. They're overthinking. They're in a stalemate relationship. They're needing some sort of clarity first. So the universe is bringing it in. How is this clarity coming in for this person? So in the extended, we're going to look at how they feel about you, what they feel about this connection. We're also going to look at what actions they might take. Okay, or if they take any action this month. If not, I'll ask when might they take action. And then we're going to look at blocks and obstacles and then the best possible outcome. So how will this be exposed? How will this person get this clarity? Because the King of Swords is not clear, not making a decision, not communicating. Ace of Cups, strength. And the King of Pentacles, oh, somebody's going to cheat on them. That's how they're going to get it. Show me. Or they're going to cheat. Yeah. They're going to free themselves. They're going to do it. Remember I said someone needs to free themselves. They're going to do it. But something's going to happen. What's going to happen? I'm nosy. We have Ace of Wands. Secrets being revealed here. We got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay, I did feel strong Aquarius. Well, you guys are Aquariuses. But I felt strong air because remember what I said in my air sign reading. Something has come full circle. Somebody needs to overcome a fear. Someone has to release the past. And it's a stalemate situation. It's because they keep repeating a cycle or a lesson that has already been learned. But they use their free will, right? They use their free will to keep repeating a cycle. Now they need to use their free will to end it. Okay, so we're going to go into the extended. Yeah. And we're going to tap into this energy. If you're going to join me, please look at the description box for the link to purchase my extended. Or you can go to Patreon and you can get my weekly oracle messages where that air sign reading is located. For $5.55, you can get weekly oracle messages, or you can sign up for my elite access. You get all the extended reading access, or access to all the extended readings, rather, and also the weekly oracle messages that you don't want to miss. You don't know how hard it was for me to let you go, and it's time for me to heal. Yes, because they're going to find out the truth. As I stated, the universe is going to reveal. And this, whatever this revelation is, it's going to have this person to reevaluate their desire, what they really want. And that's when they're going to start showing up differently in relationships, because they're going to realize a pattern and they're going to break it. That's beautiful. All right. I love you guys so much. If you're not going to join me in the extended, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. I do longer videos because I try to go a little bit deeper into the message. We're dealing with a lot of people. And I really like to look at real scenarios that are going to go beyond being general, just wanting to dive deep into a storyline that really connects to you so that you can break patterns and you can understand what needs to be done in order for you to have a better quality of life and just better relationships overall. So I thank y'all, and stay tuned for the extended preview. Bye. Clarify third party. Yeah, this is an obstacle they need to transcend. Yeah, they need to transcend this obstacle that they've been carrying from past lives. Trying to clarify third party. These want to come out. Structure. Yeah. Someone needs to set a boundary here. Someone is resisting. Yeah, someone needs to set a boundary. They need to see someone for whoever they are. They need to see this third party for what they really are offering. And it's just a lesson. It's just a lesson. And there's always a blessing in a lesson. The timing. Yeah, they feel like it wasn't the right time for y'all because they were already dealing with somebody else. Their life is just not together as it seems. Yeah. What do you feel about the person watching? I replay our conversations. Yeah. They feel like they want to get back with you.